Hey everybody. So anybody that's keeping track on my journey towards gastric sleeve surgery, yesterday we did a video up at Cleveland Clinic for my last in-person appointment before my surgery. Today is the next day, Thursday, the 30th of May. And not knowing this then, but that was not my last in-person appointment. So going through my medical records, in my medical history, I had a splenic infarct back when I was about 25, give or take some. And they did an echocardiogram at that point, which is basically a picture of the heart that shows your blood flow. If you've never actually seen it, Google it, YouTube it, whatever. It's actually very cool, especially for those that are medically inclined. It's really cool to see the venous flow as well as the arterial flow in the heart, kind of see where everything goes. It's like a moving, living picture. It's just so cool, so wild. So if you get a chance, Google that, check it out. It's really cool. So they did that at that point to try and figure out if the heart was the cause for the clots in my spleen. They found out that it wasn't. It was some random no known cause. No known etiology is what they call it. But anyways, there's no cause for the clot. It just was there. I smoked a lot back then. So I don't know. That was probably a contributing factor, I'm sure. But I had no clotting disorders, blah, blah, blah. We moved on. Chalked it up to being weird medical case, moved on. So they told me yesterday that they were going to do some questions, checking with the rest of their staff to see if I needed to have another echocardiogram done. They came back and said that I did. They would like me to have it done before surgery. I have about 2.5 weeks before surgery. And I'm like, great, I can get this done next week, right? I mean, no big deal. It's a 3-hour drive up there, 3-hour drive back. It's a lot. But I'm like, okay, whatever. I can go up there. I can do this thing. I can come back. It's fine. Well, the first time they can get me in is June the 12th. Y'all, my surgery is on June the 14th. So, definitely confused about how that's a thing. But anyway, here we are. So, Andrew and I are going to actually go up a day early. Because we're going to go up on the 13th anyway. So, we're going to go up on the 12th for the echocardiogram. They are actually checking my pulmonary vein function. Apparently, there was some question as to whether or not there was some pulmonary hypertension back 10 years ago when they did the echocardiogram. The first time my number was high. It's supposed to be the highest is 40 and mine was 47. They're concerned, of course, with my age because I'm not that old, that I may have some narrowing of my pulmonary artery or some other dysfunction that maybe makes it narrower and makes the pressure in that pulmonary vein higher than it should be, which ultimately can lead to all kinds of other problems, including, but not limited to, left-sided heart failure and right-sided heart failure. And you only get one heart, y'all. I know my last name was Hart before I got married twice, but it doesn't mean I get an extra one. So, anyway, on to bigger and better things. We're going to do that electrocardiogram. I'll probably post a lot more coming up the next couple weeks. I have a whole host of things to get ready for my new diet, which starts at midnight. So I actually go to work tonight, so I'm pretty stoked about that. I have a lot of things that I'm going to have on hand for my diet. Lots of protein shakes. I also have some sipping broths, some soups, some popsicles, all kinds of things to keep me energized and ready for this diet. So I'll go over that diet a little bit later with you guys. So we'll lay it out so you know exactly what it's going to be. It's pretty strict. And I'm not really sure how my body's going to react. I'm probably going to be a bit hangry. So I'm just kind of enjoying the relaxation before my nap, before night shift tonight. So send me good juju, good vibes, that everything's fine on the pulmonary vein front. And hopefully we're just doing this test and everything's fine and the numbers gone back down. But, of course, I'll let you know. Stay tuned. And like I said, stay tuned for that diet. I'm pretty stoked to try these sipping broths. I'll let you know what I think. There's some really interesting flavors of things because I don't want to get bored. I can't afford to get bored because if I get bored, I intake too many calories and then I'm off the diet. My liver doesn't shrink and then we can't have surgery. So it's very important that I stay on the diet and drink 64 ounces of water at least a night. So we're going to get on that, get it figured out. So here's to hoping. 2 weeks away. I'm ready. Let's do it. Bye, guys.